Good morning students. In this lecture we are going to solve sum number 5 of bank reconciliation statement which is given on page number 291. Let us see the sum first. Cash book of Naresh shows credit balance of bank rupees 12,000 as on 31/3/2016 which does not tally with the balance as per passbook. Following information is obtained while comparing the passbook and the cash book. Prepare bank reconciliation statement. Okay friends, so here credit balance as per cash book is given which is not tallied with the passbook. We know this very well. Why we prepare bank reconciliation statement? When there is a difference between the balance as per cash book and balance as per passbook, obviously. Okay, so the credit balance of cash book, and we know that credit balance of cash book is known as bank overdraft. So our sum will start with the bank overdraft as per cash book. Before that we will give heading. This is the transaction, this is the sum of Mr. Naresh. So here it is, bank reconciliation statement of Naresh as on 31/3/2016. What is this? Bank overdraft as per cash book rupees 12,000. Credit balance it was, no? As per cash book, credit balance as per cash book means bank overdraft. So bank overdraft as per cash book rupees 12,000 in credit column and debit column dash. Now one by one we will see the transaction which are given to us. First one says that a check of rupees 10,000 was deposited with the bank on 28/3/2016 which is not yet recorded in passbook by bank. Friends, check which was deposited in bank not recorded in passbook. So it is check deposited but not credited in bank, or check deposited but not recorded by bank. Now thing is, when we deposit check, we do it debit in cash book, means we write at the debit side of cash book. Now the same will be credited to passbook. Same will be credited in passbook. Now it has not been credited in passbook, so in our bank reconciliation statement we will be crediting the same. So here it is, check deposited but not recorded in passbook, and which side? At the credit side. Okay, next one. Interest credited by bank rupees 160 on 30/3/2016 not recorded in cash book. Friends, very simple to understand. Interest credited by bank in passbook, not recorded in cash book. What will be doing? What will be the effect of this in cash book? Passbook it is credited, so cash book it should be debited. Now as it has not been debited in passbook, we will be debiting in our bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, interest credited by bank not recorded in cash book, 160 rupees at the debit side. Okay, next one. The third one says a customer has deposited rupees 10,000 directly in bank account which is not known till 31/3/2016. Friends, customer has directly deposited in our bank account. That means our bank balance has increased in passbook, but the same is not recorded in cash book because it is unknown to us. It is not known to us. When we will come to know about this, we will be recording. So this thing was not known to us till 31/3/2016. 31/3/2016 is the date when we are preparing bank reconciliation statement. So here this amount, as it has been deposited by customer directly in bank, it must be credited by bank. Now it's supposed to be debited in cash book. It has not been yet debited in cash book, so we will be debiting in our bank reconciliation statement. So in our bank reconciliation statement, customer has deposited directly in our bank account which is not known to us, that is Naresh, till 31/3/2016, and debit side the amount will be 10,000. Next one. Fourth one, check deposited with bank but not recorded in cash book rupees 8,000. Friend, this is another different kind of mistake. What is done? Check deposited in bank but not entered or not recorded in cash book. Now here no other information is given, that means we will assume the same check has been credited by bank. Okay, so check deposited and credited by bank but not recorded in cash book. We know when check is deposited, it is debited to the cash book. So here debit side of cash book we have to write, in place of debit side of cash book we will be writing here in bank reconciliation statement at debit side. Check deposited with bank not recorded in cash book rupees 8,000 at the debit side. Next one, the fifth one, the check drawn and paid by bank but not recorded in cash book rupees 6,000. Check drawn and paid by bank, that means they want to tell us that we have drawn a check which is paid by bank but it is left to be recorded in cash book. Now left to be recorded in cash book, suppose we want to record it in cash book, we will be crediting it because by issuing a check our bank balance decreases. So we have to credit in cash book. Now it has not been credited in cash book till now. So in our bank reconciliation statement we will be crediting this amount. So here it is, check drawn and paid by bank but not recorded in cash book rupees 6,000. Next one, sixth, a bill receivable of rupees 3,000 discounted with the bank is dishonored and the bank has recorded the total amount in passbook including noting charges of rupees 40 which is not known to Naresh. Friend, this is a transaction of bill receivable which was earlier discounted with the bank. Bill was of 3,000, it was discounted with the bank but on the day of maturity bill became dishonored and bank debited rupees 304. It is written no, bank recorded. Bank will be debiting this amount to our account, and how much amount? 3,000 plus 40 rupees for noting charges. So bank must have debited rupees 3,040 to our bank account in passbook which is not known to us. Now it came in known of us. So what we will be doing? We will have to credit this much amount in cash book. But before that we are making bank reconciliation statement. So instead of crediting in cash book, it will be first credited in bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, bills receivable which was discounted with the bank became dishonored and bank has recorded amount along with noting charges rupees 40 which is not known to us, that is Naresh. How much? 3,040. Next one, the seventh one says total of receipt side of cash book is cash short by rupees 2,000. Friend, this is the mistake while making total of cash book of bank column, right? It is written it is cash short, that means it is undercasted. When total was made, by mistake the total was made less than the actual total. Okay, now receipt side, it is given receipt side. We know receipt side of cash book means debit side. Debit side total is cash short, so we will have to debit this much. If it is overcast, then we will give opposite effect, but it is cash short. Receipt side cash short, that is what receipt side we have to increase the amount. Receipt side we have to increase the amount, that means debit side we have to increase the amount. So we have to debit this much of amount in our bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, total of receipt side of cash book is short rupees 2,000. Next one is 8. What does it say? Check drawn but not presented for payment rupees 1,000. Friend, check drawn but not presented for payment. Check drawn, that means it must be credited in your cash book. Now the same has not been debited in bank because it is not presented for payment. So in our bank reconciliation statement we will be debiting this much. So here it is, check drawn but not presented for payment, debit side rupees 1,000. Next one, check deposited but not credited in bank rupees 1500. Friends, clearly it is mentioned that check deposited but not credited in bank. So we will be crediting this in our bank reconciliation statement. So check deposited but not credited in bank 1500 in our bank reconciliation statement. Next one, and which is the last one. Bank has debited commission rupees 80 in passbook which is not recorded in cash book. Bank has debited commission which is not recorded in cash book. We know whatever bank does, we do the opposite in cash book. So we need to credit this much amount in cash book, but instead of cash book, right now we will be crediting this much amount in our bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, bank has debited commission in passbook which is not recorded in cash book. Amount will be written at the credit side. So friends, here are some left over. We will be making total and finding difference. When I make total of debit side, it comes 21,160, and when I make total of credit side, it comes 32,620. So the credit side total is more, so that means I will be writing both the side 32,620, but we know debit side the total is 21,160. So the difference of 32,620 and the total of this, which is 21,160, which comes 11,460, will be at the debit side. Now again we have to decide whether this is bank overdraft or bank balance. So this will be decided from this. We have started from cash book. So this is the answer of passbook. This is the balance as per passbook. Now as this is the debit balance as per passbook, that means bank overdraft. So it will be bank overdraft as per passbook. So this is all about sum number 5. Next lecture we will be doing sum number 6. Thank you.